Oh, we're on the road again. It's day 1074, and we're going to do a drive through Wilpena and just north of that. Cool today. Very cool. It was down to about 14, and it's only about, I don't know what it is, about 16 or something now.
We actually turned the heater on this morning.
We did.
Or I did.
I did. Or Charna did. As you can see, it's a lovely sunny day though. So
Easter Sunday.
It
Happy
is.
Easter.
Happy Easter, Bunny. A glorious day for traveling. And how pretty is that horizon with the peaks and things. Just amazing. Looking forward to getting into Wilpena Pound itself and checking out, I guess, the camping areas and stuff for next time. We just pulled over, and I'm looking at the range in behind here, and I just think that is beautiful. And then Charna said there's a nest in a tree here. I wonder what that is. That's really strange, isn't it? And even the clouds look beautiful today, don't they?
Beautiful. These are the Arcarba Hills with the Elder Ranges towering behind them. Oh, absolutely beautiful. Oh, this is going to be as bad as the Eyre Peninsula and Western Australia. All the beaches and the cliff tops everywhere is a bloody picture. This is Rawsley Park Station. Just look out at the top of it where we were going to be staying if we could have got in. It's a G'day Park. Gravel road all the way in. Not too bad a shape. There's the eco villas that would cost a fortune, and down there is the caravan park. So it's 2 or 3 kilometers anyway to get in here on gravel road.
So we're coming into the Rawsley Park caravan park, and we're just checking it out for future reference. Oh.
These are the powered sites.
And they're small, probably for the tent trailers. Yeah. Sort of got you shoehorned in, don't they?
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah. Yes. G'day, parks. Oh, cool. I think an off-road van would probably be okay coming into here. As you can see, there's some bumps and lumps and things. A lot of the trailer sites are on slopes. The wheels are chalked up quite high. Yep.
So probably wouldn't come in here with Georgia too. Is this the exit? Yes.
Yeah. So now we're heading up to a lookout. It's about 8 k's off of the highway. As you can see, we got sunny patches and then clouds, but it makes for an interesting photograph anyway. Beautiful colors in these hills. Color is just beautiful.
So rugged looking.
Yes. There. I zoomed in for the people back home. Checking out the colors. A little bit of a dippy ride there.
In loving memory of Joseph Thomas Verdoya, a proud Ardra man. On these lonely days when the hot north wind blows, the memories of you will remain. Wow. Wow, this lookout definitely worth it.
We're about 15 kilometers from Wilpena Pound. We're going to pop in and have a look at all that stuff, and probably also the caravan site, so we can know for next time. Just going to show you the mountain over here. Oh, we got a break in the vegetation. Our Flinders Ranges National Park. We are now entering it. Just turned off Flinders Way, and now we're heading into Wilpena itself, the resort, and I guess there's maybe a little township. Again, beautiful scenery. We'll be checking out the caravan sites for future reference.
That's right, it was Wilpena.
Wilpena.
Where we had to get in early.
Yeah. Yeah. Wilpena, get in early, and because there was a lineup of vans going to be registered, something like that. Yeah. Big day. But it is the Easter long weekend, so I guess that's understandable. And school holidays still.
But we couldn't do it because we couldn't get a powered site.
Well, and our fridge wouldn't start. But then it started, but then it didn't.
Let's not go there.
No.
I'm not going to talk about the fridge today.
Fridge, the F word?
That's right.
Oh, okay. Well, we must be getting close.
Wow, isn't that beautiful?
It's spectacular, is what it is. Jeez Louise. Airstrip. Is that like air guitars? Park Administration, Old Wilpena Station. Visitor Center 1.3. Visitor Center. So we're just taking a little drive into the caravan and camping area, just for future reference, to see if it has a good feel about it or not. No collection of firewood.
So there's powered sites.
Powered sites. That away.
No entry. Ikera Safari Camp. Oh, yeah, this campground, you can get a powered site here. Wow. I think it's great.
Yeah, so we just have to pre-book.
Yeah, you definitely have to pre-book. So powered sites.
That's just tents. Tent trailers.
Earth is unpowered sites.
Well, it might be down there. There's some tent trailers. Ah.
This is Old Wilpena Station, and there we've got a couple of skippies. One lying down.
Skippy food.
Lots of skippy food. Not too perturbed. And here we have the remains of a skippy. And over there, the remains of a skippy. Everywhere are skippies. Yeah, they don't really care.
Probably see lots of us.
Yeah. Hello, Skippy. This is the Old Wilpena Station. Don't know how old it is. And I guess that's the old cattle yards. Bit of equipment that's seen its use by date. Sorry? This is actually the old Wilpena Station. The other was the wool sheds, I guess. Man, look at the tree. Oh, and there was a lovely Indigenous girl at the visitor center.
So helpful.
Yeah, she was so helpful, full of information. And she was telling us that these river gums can grow up to 900 years old. So the ones that we saw were probably about 5. The ones yesterday were probably about 5 to 600 years old. This one's probably about, Neil, this would be about 400 or 500 years old.
Oh, easy. I'd say more.
Maybe more.
Yeah.
Like, wow. This is the home paddock. Just love these gums. And I'm smart, I've got my fly net on.
She's a happy chappy now, let me tell you. Me as well.
Oh, I've got you in magnified.
Oh, magnified. Is this better?
Just the lineup of them.
Yeah.
Get ready. Here we go. And look at this one. Look at the girth on it for such a short tree. I love this one. I think it's so cool. And it is cool right now. It's 20 degrees colder today than it was yesterday. Maybe I exaggerated a bit. Not quite 20 degrees, but at least 15 degrees cooler. It's so dry and arid here. 6 gallons of water was all a family of 8 had per day. That was to eat, to cook, to clean, to bathe in. And here we've got emus and a skippy. There's either food or water in that trough. It's water. See the skippy there? Yeah. I'm just going to see if I can get any closer. Sorry, it's jerky, just shooing flies. Well, that was neat. I'm not going to try going any closer. Don't want to disturb them. So now we'll go to the blacksmith's cottage, it looks like.
Or is it that way?
I don't know. Take a look at this. Stunning. Here we've got a solitary emu.
Oh.
Wow, it's an old original fence. And look at the tree it's on. This is really interesting, the contrast between the values of the Anyamafana people, I can't pronounce that properly, and the European settlers. I love the park bench. Is it comfy?
It is actually.
Oh wow, it actually is really comfy. And check out the view.
How sensational.
What a great idea. Another cool tree.
Yep.
This is the blacksmith's. See all the old tools. We're figuring this was sort of like a ramp, almost like the bays in today's garage that they would wheel the carts up on and work underneath them if they needed to. And here's the cemetery. There's two known people buried here. The station manager, he was only 38 years old. And then a much less impressive grave was for the blacksmith. And can't see how old he was. They figure there are at least 3 others buried in here, but no knowledge who they are. I'm not sure what type of bulbs these are, but obviously at a certain time of year this would just be covered in flowers. $1866. Another stunning tree.
Can't get enough of them trees, can you?
No, I can't. As Neil was just saying, in its heyday, this would have been a really impressive station. Looks like we're coming up to a slab hut. It's not a slab hut, it's the stables. Wow. The cobblestone floor. And this is the tack room, we figure.
I reckon this floor is the cleanest it's ever been.
Ah, so this was the shed for the farm machinery or for their, yeah, possibly also their wagons. I don't know what this piece of machinery is. Wrong-o, Charna, this was the station store. So they would buy in bulk and store it in this building. Oh wow. And they had this suspended shelving to keep the vermin out of the stores, because so many stores were destroyed and goods were destroyed by vermin. And they also made this windowless so it would stay cooler and the stores would survive longer. Neato. So it was built in 1888 and it was one of the two-story storehouses. Upper floor burnt out. Hang on, we'll go back in here again. So the upper floor actually was destroyed in a fire and was rebuilt in 1899. And then in 1910, white ants completely destroyed it. But if you look carefully, the original cowhide thonging was used to tie the thatch to the actual roof beams. Impressive what people did. Now there's an old buggy, what they used to transport the stores in. And I don't know why that is there. It's obviously a big chunk of tree. And here's all the old farm equipment. So Neil figures this big chunk here was used for cutting, like, fence posts or posts for building buildings. Sure, this was the blacksmith's cottage. It was quite an important role out here, so he was pretty special in having his own cottage.
Oh, yeah.
So here we have the slab hut. So this is a slab hut made of pine. This is Ikara, and it means Aboriginal meeting place, and it's to welcome people to this land. And you're supposed to walk along these undulating strips, yep, and think of walking 40,000 years into the past. My dad couldn't vote because he was under the Dog Act. We talk of this as our country, not my country. We lost our traditional way of life and our land to pastoralism. We adapted to an alien culture, a new language and religion. Our stories are valuable teaching tools that pass down rules for living spiritual connection and the environment. Don't dwell on the past, but acknowledge it to make the future better.
I like this, the barbed wire.
Yeah.
And I guess that's a strip wire.
A lot of symbology here.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess you're supposed to walk around each of these circles and feel yourself transported into the past. Look at that baby. Oh my God.
You getting excited?
That is beautiful.
And there's your lawn swing. Did you see that?
Oh my. My granny had a lawn swing like this back in Quebec when I was a kid, except it was a double one, so two people sat on either side. And I've always wanted one. Neil was going to make me one in Merriweather, and he got the plans, but it was pretty complicated, and you couldn't get the right bolts for it or something. Yeah. That just makes me think of being a little kid and at Granny's. We only ever went there a couple of times, because we lived in Labrador and Granny lived way down in Quebec. So the Hunt family lived here from 1924 to 1985. And they were actually able to plant orchards and productive seasonal fruits and veggies. So the main, oh, look at the rose arbor. Wow. Or is it roses? Not sure.
Or grapes.
Or grapes. I think it's grapes.
I think it's grape leaf.
So the main house on a station was known as Government House.
Right.
Unfortunately, you can't see inside.
I bet you it would have been pretty grand in the
Oh, it would have been. And there's our emus again.
There's a lot of them. Wow.
There certainly is. They're everywhere. Yeah, over down there. There's two right there. Two there. One behind the tree. Oh, another one over there. They're everywhere. Emus crossing.
Yes.
Not too concerned.
Not overly.
No.
They're a big bird.
They are a big bird.
There's 4 or 5. There's one in the distance, I think, isn't it? By the fence going up the hill.
Yep, Ah, another tree. And these two fellas are just on the other side of the fence. And again, they don't seem too concerned. I'm like 10 feet away from them.
Hear him growl?
Yeah.
Twisted necks.
A chicken house, maybe?
Yeah.
Yep. Because there's where they would have roosted.
We've just turned off the Seals Road, as you can tell, and we're heading to Bunyeroo Gorge. I'm just going to turn around here. Look how open this area is. Just interesting how it just changes so dramatically here. Bit of corrugation.
This is supposed to be a really scenic drive. People at the caravan park told us about it last night.
Yeah, it's all been pretty scenic as far as I'm concerned. Well, here comes a motorhome creating a bit of dust. Good thing the wind's taking the dust away.
Well, if a motorhome could do it, anything could do it.
I would say so.
It's supposed to be 4-wheel drive.
It's become a bit of a twisty, windy little old road, hasn't it? A bit of corrugation. Oh, as on cue. Sort of reminds me around Kamloops, this sparsely vegetated, dry environment. And up and over the hill and bang! Open country again. Really pretty. I suspect there'll be a fair bit of traffic along here. On go the brakes. We had to stop for this. Look at that. Spectacular. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, Valley Lookout.
And this is Bunyeroo Lookout. How stunning. Just a short walk from a little car park. And here's another of my trees. Oh, we didn't put the net on, and there's 7 million flies all over me. And this is Razorback Lookout.
Yeah.
It's okay. Just need 1 second. Simply breathtaking.
Well, that was a stunning lookout. Razorback, was it called?
Yeah.
And we're just working our way down to the next one. Zoom in. Hopefully that's clear. Probably not so good. So this is probably why they call it Razorback. One of the, or switchback, I don't know. Definitely going down into the valley here, obviously.
Oh, that was a snake.
Oh, yeah, I thought it might have been a snake too, but no. Well, now we're into the gorge. Again, interesting rock formations. Jarna's at the wheel again, pedal to the metal. Away we go. Big river gums, red river gums. Are they? No, they're river red gums. Sort of like the other gorge we drove into, remember?
Yeah. So which?
I don't know.
I'm thinking that.
That looks a bit better.
Or is it? Wouldn't be a one-way thing. I think there'd be something similar.
I think they join up just over here.
Is that joining up?
Yep.
Good.
A bit lumpy and rocky. And a bit bumpy. Oh, hello, back home. And a bit cloudy as well.
Yeah.
Losing our sun.
It'd be nice if there was sun here because that would show it up better.
Yeah. Oh. So I don't know if the track follows the river or the river follows the track, or the river is the track. In cases, I think that's true. Narrowing down here. Oh, sorry guys. Oh, there's a car.
Right, so what do we do here?
So you pull over a little bit more, a little bit more. Okay, good. Stop. Let him go by. Perfect. Headlights on?
Yes.
So again, here we are down the riverbed. I'm sure riverbed. And it looks like we're maybe coming out of it now. Some people there. Wasn't
there a campground around here somewhere?
I think so. It's a walking track.
I assume this is where I'm going.
Oh, hang on.
That's a walking track.
It's a walking track.
We don't have time, unfortunately.
Okay. Campground. And yet again, the vegetation has changed. Road conditions have, well, changed slightly. It's a bit like a roller coaster. Oh, yeah. And up the other side. Whoa.
Don't look very busy.
No. are a number of campgrounds along here, but I suspect you would need a off-road camper trailer style of thing. So we're guys, it's this roller coaster again. It is kind of neat in here. It's a good test for the suspension system of any vehicle. So this guy looks like he's pulling over for you, so that's nice. Right. Again, interesting rock formation. Back down to the river.
Oh, isn't that neat?
Well, I'll have to give you a phone.
Oops. Isn't that lovely?
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Back over to this side. It looks like reeds or something there. Okay. Here comes another 4-beat. It's like Pitt Street. We just had a couple of 4-beats wait for us to come through. Got one in front of us. Look at the color. It's starting to come in the hills.
Oh, look at the trees.
Oh, Jordan, your trees. We could dig dig that one up and take it home. Put it on the top of the truck. Hey?
It's like that old movie, Babes in Toyland. And as they walk past through the enchanted forest, the trees behind them would come to life and walk behind them.
Yes. Makes perfect sense. It's Charna's own Dreamtime story. Oh, I've got to come over to there. Wow. The colors are just beautiful. Okay, back here. There's a bunch of cars parked there. I guess it's just to get pictures of these colors. Scree slope.
And do yellow-footed
Viewing area. Oh.
rough-footed wallabies.
Right. So they're pointing away. There's a wallaby there. No, right there. You can see him. There we go.
Looks like a ring-tailed possum.
So we've just pulled over after seeing the wallaby spinning around. It's Tony. And we'll be heading into that. How good does that look? Okay. Over across and through the creek bed again.
This is a brilliant gorge.
It is fantastic. Well, this little fella's pulling over for you. got to pull out there. He's a she, apparently.
Oh, there's one of those red flags.
Yep. Oh, and this looks like our gorge finishes, or part of it anyway.
Wonder where the road went there for a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that tree.
Look, there's another tree. Wow.
Oh, look at the mountains.
Mountains. Look at those mountains. Oh, look at that.
Yes.
That is spectacular. I hope it shows up on video. Look at the chunks of rock and stuff. We might have to stop and get a picky, do you think? I'd go that way.
Did you have to stop where that vehicle was?
Yep. Ooh. Look at those big slabs of rock in that hill.
Yeah. This is just spectacularly beautiful. Unfortunately, we've lost the sun. When the sun was on it, it was just mind-blowing.
So we've got some quartzite. Is that what it said? Quartzite coming up.
Brachina Range is quartzite, 200
200
meters.
meters. Wow, look at that.
I wish the sun was on it.
Oh,
we got another car behind us too.
unfortunately, we've got a vehicle behind us. And we're going through here. And a vehicle coming with a caravan? Are you kidding me?
You are kidding me.
I think he's pulling over there, babe. Yep. I certainly wouldn't be pulling my van along this road. I guess too, the sun's at the wrong angle for us anyhow.
Yeah. We'll go over here and then that guy can go by.
Bay. Oh, back to that. Big rocks there. when you think it's finished, it starts again. Looks like we've got out of the riverbed now, and as you can see, it's opened up quite substantially. So I suspect that the gorge is done, but it was lovely. Lots of campgrounds through there, which surprised me. And what surprised me was that guy pulling his caravan through that. Oh man, and it didn't look like an off-road van or anything like that. Maybe he's borrowed it from a friend. Stop, stop, stop.
It's just he didn't look like he was going to move over at all.
No. Back to the riverbed. Eventually this has to end, doesn't it? Grid. Ah, some signage. Okay. I think we probably go left. Yeah, left.
I'm just going to wait until he's... Wow, look down there. Pretty special. Neil, can you just move over, please?
Obviously we're back on the bitchy and smooth things out. Just a spectacular drive, eh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's been brilliant.
Got a rail line beside us. I don't know if that's what that one would be.
I must admit I'm getting a little tired now.
Tired and a little peckish.
Yeah, I've been driving for 5 hours.
Yes.
6 hours. No, 5. No, probably 6.
So we're heading down towards those peaks down there. I think we probably stay on to the west of them.
I had to stop and take this. I had to stop and take a picture of this, or a video of this.
So we're heading back into Hawker along the road that we left Hawker Was it yesterday? Day before? Day before? No, yesterday. So we're probably going to get in there, about 20 after 4, something like that. Probably we will fuel up tonight, do you think?
Up to you.
We'll drive by and see how busy it is.
Yeah.
If it's not busy, we will. If it's busy, we won't. How's that?
Sounds good.
There's the plan. Everywhere you look is a picture. Oh, there's some ruins right there. Starting to lose our light, long shadows and stuff. It's 4:15. Lovely long shadows cast now with setting sun. Time of day when the light is on that oblique angle and makes everything look beautiful and rosy. Oh. Hi, boys and girls. We are in the Flinders Ranges.
Magic day.
Oh, sensational.
Yeah, real magic day. So basically the people in the van next to us told us about this drive that they did, which is sort of something like what Janet from the Visitor Center.
Well, it's the same drive.
Yes, same drive.
Yeah.
So we did that today. We did digress from it for a little bit when we went to Wilpena Station.
Yes, Wilpena. Well, we went to Wilpena and the information center. We wanted to check out the campsite.
Yep.
Have a look at that, which was okay.
It was okay. Yeah.
And then.
Oh no, didn't we do Rawsley? We stopped at Rawsley Park Station first and checked out that campsite.
Yeah, that wasn't as good.
No. Well, no, but at the end of the day, it would have been all right. But the Wilpena Pound one would be the one to stay at.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And then we went to Wilpena Homestead.
And that was the old Wilpena Homestead. And the first little bit we thought, well, no, that's not really that. I mean, it was fine, but not earth-shattering. And then we saw this faded sign, and we were actually just in the wool sheds for the Wilpena Station. Then we went to Wilpena Station, and we ended up, as you saw in the video, I think we spent an hour and a half.
Yeah, it was great.
It was really good.
And I guess it was a working station until 1988 or something like that.
Yeah, maybe.
It was like a long time.
Yeah. But again, just not viable.
Emus everywhere.
Ah!
Staying alive. Staying alive. Oh, sorry.
Behave yourself. Yeah. Everywhere you looked, emus. And kangaroos. Skippies.
Except in the sky, because they don't fly. Oh, sorry.
Now I lost my train of thought.
Good. My turn.
Okay.
Right.
Fly at her.
Yeah. So we had skippies and we had the emus. We had roadkill. Yeah.
Oh, lots of roadkill.
Lots of roadkill. And then from Wilpena station, we went north, and then we did the drive up through those gorges that Charna has the names of.
Okay, so we went to Bunyeroo Gorge. Again, really good. And the other one was Brachina Gorge.
Charna was driving, which was lovely for me. I just could relax, sort of.
I have to say it was actually a little bit stressful because it
graveled roads, and then when you go to the gorge, you're basically, as we said in the video, you're basically following the creek bed, which is the road, or the road's the creek bed, and so you're over big rocks, corrugation, and then big chunks of like stones, probably the size of, I don't know, big around as this. Obviously can't grade, so you're clambering over that, and then there was cars coming and
on very narrow stretches. You go, and then that bloody caravan that came along. You just think,
I couldn't believe it. pulling a caravan through that.
Yeah, but anyway.
Yeah.
So I
Not
probably did about 6 hours of driving today.
Yeah.
And that's after a bit, because you're having to concentrate so much. But it was good too, because it was a good experience for me.
Yes.
And it gave Neil a break. So the last 2 days he hasn't had to drive at all. And again too, his leg's been really kicking up, so it's been good for him to have a bit of a break.
It's been nice, yeah. And some of the lookouts that we've been to, just this big vista, just wonderful.
And there's no way the video will do it justice.
No.
It was just stunning. I don't know if there's anything.
I don't think anything else to report from today, except there's that yawn that she was trying to stifle.
But yeah, just another good day. And tomorrow will probably be a repeat of today. But we're really conscious as well that we only have 8 days left. What's today, the 20th? Yeah, we've got 8 days and then we're done.
Yeah. Yes. So, other than that,
hold on. Bloody freezing today.
It was cool.
It was like, Neil, originally you said it was 20 degrees less than yesterday, so then I repeated that and then you mocked me.
Yes.
But it was probably, I'd say, at least 15 degrees less.
Yeah,
it was cold.
Yeah, it would.
And with the wind chill factor, because it was so windy. And
I reckon it wouldn't have hit 20 degrees maybe today.
No.
Well, it might have, but we had a really brisk wind, so it did feel.
It was, you get out of the trolley and you just go, oh my God.
Yeah.
So anyway, sorry, digress, but yeah, really, really, it's amazing just the big change of temperature.
So Tony was a real sanctuary from the flies and the cold.
And the cold.
And the flies were.
No, I'm sorry.
The flies were.
Horrific?
Could be called horrific. Yeah.
I've got to think about flies now, like really.
Oh yes.
They're.
She's not a happy fly person.
But it would not stop me from coming back. But when we get home, I'm going to perfect the fly net. I only got one that managed to get up under the fly net. And when they do get up under the fly net, that can be a challenge. But
it's not fun without the fly net because you're trying to be still taking a picture and the things are crawling in your ears and they actually literally go up your nose.
Yeah. But with the fly net as well, because you've got bare arms and bare legs, and they're crawling all over you, so you're twitching, so that's why a lot of the videos are all over the place.
Is that what Miley Cyrus did when she's twitching?
Must be.
Oh, twerking.
Twerking,
sorry.
Behave yourself. So I'm going to perfect the perfect fly net to go around a hat. And so the next time we come here, we're good.
What about just like a gazebo of netting we just walk with?
Oh, you could have something at the top of your head with elastic around here and then down on your ankles. So you just have this.
I saw that once in a movie. It didn't work well.
No? Anyway, we're wasting time here. Okay.
Right.
Toodles.
So tomorrow will be another full day here in Hawker, and then.
Well, not in Hawker, based in Hawker, but we'll be going up into the Flinders.
Maybe. Well,
maybe.
We
maybe
haven't
not.
really looked at it yet.
Okay.
Apparently, we were going to discuss this after the video.
Because there's things we still like to do in Hawker.
Yeah.
Okay. We're wasting time.
Okay.
It's going to be too long.
Okay. My turn again.
Love yous. Bye.
Ciao, baby.